You can't fuck with me, bitch. You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me, bitch. You can't fuck with me. Battlefield, that's your only got company. I'm about to show you type of shit that's only come from me.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Black Enigma. And, I didn't really touch on this in my channel update, but, gaming was my first love. I started gaming when I was 3 on the Nintendo NES. I know it's Nintendo Entertainment System, but I don't know why I said that. In the Sega Genesis. And, ever since then, I pretty much gamed off and on for most of my life. I want to say during like the midway PS3 era is when I kind of like, just stepped back from it after a while, because I felt like a lot of the games weren't that interesting, just my opinion. And, recently in this new era, I got to switch in the PS4, but man, I'll be lying if I say I play my PS4 like that. I mainly be playing my Switch, but that's neither here nor there, man. I made this video because to let you guys know that even though anime will be like the main content I put on this channel, I'm still gonna put other content out, like maybe discuss like my favorite series and all that, the gaming, and so y'all can hear a little bit more about me outside of like Dragon Ball Z and all that. Because when I made this channel, that's not what it was primarily going to be. I wanted to speak on whatever I wanted to speak on. But now I'm kind of like in a position where I got like all these people that want to hear Dragon Ball content. I don't want to stop it, but there's like a time where I just want to touch on some games. Now this video, is going to be about Resident Evil 2. It came out 20 years ago, and it means a lot to me because it was the very first gun game I could play. When I was growing up, I couldn't play games with guns. Like, my folks just wouldn't allow it. They thought it would make me violent or whatever. I mean, I could play games that had guns in them, but not the primary focus of guns. You know what I'm saying? So, like, games like Metal Gear Solid, I can get to play. But, like, one summer I was able to play Resident Evil 2. It had to be, pretty sure it was summer of 2001. Yeah. So I ended up playing it that summer, but I'll be real, man, I was ass. I don't even think I beat a scenario. I was going blind. But, I ended up getting Resident Evil 3 that fall and had a ball with it. Jill Valentine is my favorite, Resident Evil character, followed by Leon, and then, Claire and Chris in the big, the big four. But, Resident Evil 2, man, when I went back to it and I actually had like a grasp of the system and all that, I still beat it blind. I didn't beat it with a guy, but I enjoyed it a lot. It's not my favorite Resident Evil, ironically, even though it was my first one, but I still appreciate it to this day. And I recently ran through it again. I got it on the N64 because I feel like that's the best version. The FMV sequences might be a little blurry, but overall I feel like it's the best version, aside from, well, I ain't gonna say that. I think the Dreamcast might be better. And it the GameCube a port of the Dreamcast? I don't know, man. It's just my favorite version because, you ain't got no load times, and, it still holds up pretty well. I've had the same cartridge for, brand new too, because it saves on the cartridge, so all the saves are mine. But yeah, man, why I fell in love with the series, man, I fell in love with survival horror. I was always a fan of the horror genre, like movies. So, just being thrown into a world where I have to survive against, monsters that could kill you in like 2 to 3 attacks, depending on who you are, was, very thrilling to me. Item management, the environments, enemy design, just everything about it, just the whole setting, how the characters interacted with each other. It was dope to me. But yeah, man, this ain't gonna be a long video. I kind of just wanted to show off my intro. I just made it. I hope y'all enjoy it. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all that long. This is kind of like, me, getting this 20th anniversary off of my heart, making it known. And then on top of that, announcing that I will be talking about more than Dragon Ball. Now, I am going to still talk about Dragon Ball, but expect some more content as well. So I got a lot of ideas up top. A lot of ideas. And don't worry, hip hop won't be on this channel. I got a channel designated for that. So that's not going to be on this channel. It's just not my artist, so that's why I put and yeah, that is me in the intro. But yeah, Black Enigma out.